Hi everybody, this is Brian at 3dmetaltools.com. I wanted to take a minute and show everybody our cone form set. Something that is, I believe, incredibly useful for constructing 3D metal models such as Metal Earth, Peacecool, and other brands, but it's also something that's very difficult to create on your own. You know, you can use a pencil, but then you have only one diameter. There's other things that you can certainly use, kind of like in a homemade situation, but I'm a machinist and I decided to make my own cone forms that would make the hobby more accurate for me and a lot more enjoyable, and this is what I came up with. These are all made in the USA at our facility in Huron, Ohio. The rack, the reference sheet, which I'll get to in a minute, and all the cone forms. We manufacture everything. So first let me show you the forms themselves. I'll zoom in a little bit. So each cone is engraved with the degrees that it is. So this is a 77 degree cone. And an example here, this is a 61 degree cone. And what we have to choose from are the ones that I have found to be most useful: 20, 36, 47, 55, 61, 64, 71, 74, and 77. So let me go ahead and show you the rack. So the rack is acrylic that we cut and engrave on a laser. I think you can see that there are holes here that each cone form will reside in. And then underneath, whoops, speck of dust here. Underneath, you can see that this has rubber feet. So it'll sit securely on your workbench. Inside is a reference sheet that is also engraved. And this is really kind of the most important part of this cone form set, is having the reference sheet. So I'll get to that in a minute, and as I demonstrate how that works. So this is the complete set, and let me get these forms put into their correct place. So that is the complete set with the reference sheet housed inside. So when the reference sheet is not being used, or when the cone forms are not being used, they can be set aside on your workbench and can be out of your way. Okay, so let's see how this set will work. Let's take this piece as an example. This is actually the radar dish from the Millennium Falcon by Metal Earth, and we need to make this into a cone. So we can take out the reference sheet and then take this piece around to size it up, to see where the best match is, what cone is going to be the best match for the angle that we need to create. Not really, close, nope, but here we go, 47. 47 is a pretty good match for this cone. So here is the 47 degree cone form, and now we can use this to create this cone. Now this particular cone has a tab that needs to be inserted. So I will take this tab through here. I'm going to bend it back, lock it in place, and now it's not perfect. Doesn't look great yet, does it? But it's close. And we can use the cone form to now bend it to just about the exact perfect shape that we need. Let me get my tweezers. So there we go. That's a pretty good cone with just about the perfect shape that we need. by using this cone form. Okay, let's try another. This part, actually, I don't really know what this part comes off of. It was just in my collection of spares and leftover parts. So I have no idea. Let's go ahead and figure out what cone form is going to be best for it. So here is the reference sheet. 71, not really. 74, not bad. But 77 is probably the best match for this particular piece right here. So here's the 77 degree cone. And let's form this piece. This one has a tab, so I'm going to get it close to where it needs to be. Insert the tab. And there we go. Now again, it's not looking great right now. It's not the perfect shape that it should be, but by using the cone form, we're going to press it and form it into the perfect shape. Actually, you know what? I do know what this is from. This is from the space shuttle. The Metal Earth recently released a new space shuttle, and this is one of the thrusters that goes on the back. Now I know what it is. So, there we go. There's a thruster for the space shuttle, and here is the radar dish for the Millennium Falcon. Both made into very nice, perfect cone forms. Okay, those are our cone forms from 3dmetaltools.com. If anybody has any questions, please reach out. Otherwise, you can find these for sale at 3dmetaltools.com. Thank you.